signing here in just a little bit later today. Joining me now is head coach Wesley Tankersley. We have Jalen Shelton and also Keith Montgomery, Butter, a.k.a. right, Butter. Great to have you. Are you excited to be here today? I can pat you like this. This is my husband. This is awkward. I've never interviewed you on the show before like
It's been a long time. I think my first year of coaching, you interviewed me once after a loss, and
yeah.
It just kind of
didn't
work out.
Yeah, to exit sports, right? But no, this is something exciting to talk about. I'm so glad to have you two here today. I finally got you on the show as well. Let's talk a little bit about, this is something new that they're doing, though, with this signing. So explain that to our viewers that may not be aware. I mean, I wasn't even aware that it was going on until you told me about it this week.
Well, generally for football, the National Signing Day is in February. It's been that way for as long as I can remember. For whatever reason, I really don't know the whole reason, but this year the NCAA decided to have an early signing period. So they're going to have two of them this year. They'll have a signing period, which is today, December 20th, and then they'll have one in February. So I think a little bit of it was because they wanted to give players a chance, like Jake Fromm and others, to be able to sign a little bit early.
Right. All right. Well, let's talk about the two players just for a minute that we get to brag on today, because we had a great team this year and a great season, but these two have had just a great history of their whole time really in high school. So let's just tell me a little bit about them, and then we're going to give them a chance to speak and talk about the schools that they decided to sign with later today.
Well, first one you have here is Keith Montgomery. He played defensive back for us and running back. Has been an all-state player, I believe, the last 3 years. And was the Defensive Player of the Year for the state of Georgia last year. And he'll be signing with Kennesaw State today. Full ride scholarship there, and we're looking forward to him and being able to go see him as well. Then we have Jalen Shelton, who played running back for us. Over his career, I think he had over 61 touchdowns for us. Also an all-state player, rushed for 1,000 yards for 3 straight years. So,
right.
He has had a really great career for us as well. And they both have good hands to be able to catch the ball, too.
Right. And you've got your shirt on, Jalen. Tell us who you decided to sign with later on today. You're going to be doing that.
I'm decided to sign with Austin Peay State University.
And tell everybody where that's at. So you're going to be close. We can still get to you, sort of.
Yes.
It's not too far away.
Yeah, it's an hour past Nashville in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And both of you had multiple offers. You had one even from Navy. What was it that really made you decide to go with them?
The people are great up there, the coaches and everybody. They treat you like family. It's just great to be around, a part of.
Right, and then Butter, you decided to go with KSU, which I'm so excited because I have family there. I definitely know my way there. We will be coming to a lot of games. For you, was it kind of the same thing? Was it just the investment that the coaches there, made with you while you were in high school?
Yes, ma'am. Getting them school visits and staying in contact with them on a daily basis. So that was a big role.
Right, and I feel like we've kind of been on the journey with them through this, because I know you and I would always talk about like when the different offers. There you are, right there in your apparel from KSU. Those colors look good on you. I always told you look good in gold. But we have been kind of a part of this journey with him. Do you feel like that also just having those college coaches, because I remember even walking into your office at the field house to see you, and some of the KSU coaches, even the head coach there was there, you're visiting Butter. Do you think that made a big difference?
Well, I think as much as anything for both of them, and it's what I tell all the recruits, I think you want to go with who you have the best personal relationship with and who has shown the most interest in you, because those are the people that are going to fight for you for those 4 years, 5 years maybe, possibly that you're there, and so they're going to invest their time and their interest in you, and to me, those personal relationships you're able to build with those guys is huge.
Right. Okay, so we don't have a lot of time left. We can put him, since he's sitting right here. Let's talk a little bit about just the influence that Coach Tank has had with you guys. I know you guys were some of the first ones that we met when we first moved to this area. And, I'm not going to talk too much because we both get a little emotional when we talk about these guys, because you guys have meant so much to us. But talk a little bit just kind of about your experience at Ridgeland and your time and memories with Coach.
It's been great. Coach Tank, he acts like a kid, so that gets us going. And then he gets mad, so we stop acting up. It's good.
So you know which limits, right, to push. What's been some highlights, Jalen, just over Ridgeland? Is there ever a game that just really stands out as being like, I know they're all good. We had a great year this year. Perfect season. We got into playoffs. Is there anything, just one that really stands out that you think you'll carry with you?
Probably just this senior season, going undefeated like no other school or no other team has done in our history. So
Yeah. What about for you? Let's talk a little bit about this year, just kind of recap for the viewers that I bragged on you, and poor Chip, he had to listen to me every week talking. One, I was always concerned about the weather on Friday nights, and then he had to listen to me just talk about, have multiple conversations about football. But a lot of people that would visit the show would ask, because we did, kind of create a lot of buzz this year. So just really quickly, we got 30 seconds. Just what do you want to say about this year? We have these two great players here, but just overall.
Yeah, no, we had a great year, obviously, but, for me as a coach, it's about these guys and building relationships with them and, making them part of our family. We've had them over to the house before to eat and things like that. So, it's just great to see them not only do great with school, but football and see what kind of journey they have after this.
Well, we're definitely going to be following your journey. We're so excited. There they are, they were part of the Time Free Press. What do they call this one right here? The Dynamite Dozen. That's right. So you've been a part of their team and got that attention this year as well. You both have had great success, and I know it's going to continue in the future. I can't wait to hear more. Our sports coverage, of course, always does a great job, and they will be bringing you more updates about signings that will be happening later on today from other